Hey y'all, Boondock Games here. Today we're going to be going through a $15 PSA submission, as well as in general just introducing myself and the channel, as well as some of my goals moving forward. So yeah, let's start by switching over to the handy dandy overhead here. This first set is just some EX Deoxys hollows and reverse hollows. Most of these came from David Person. He's got some pretty minty stuff in his collection, and he doesn't grade. Here we have the Ken Sugimori. We got the readers. I already have this hollow in a 10. I would like to grade this in a 9, possibly 10. I don't. There's a little bit of whitening right on that corner. So, anyways, let's hope that grades well. Here we have the Jirachi EX. We have the Secret Rare Moltres. Next is just going to be some alternate art promos and as well as set cards. So Flareon, Moltres, I've graded a lot of these. They grade really well. I think of the 6 or 7 I've graded, 6 or 7 I've gotten 10s. I haven't gotten a single 9 back of this card. So maybe that's good hunting, raw card hunting, or maybe that's just print quality of that particular set. Urshifu Single Strike here. I did pull this out of my first box of Battle Styles. Battle Styles, to get into a little bit of my backstory, Battle Styles was one of the, so Rebel Clash and then Battle Styles would have been, Rebel Styles, Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze. Right between those two sets is when I jump back into Pokemon. So Darkness Ablaze moving forward, I have master cases of all the sets. I typically will crack 1 or 2 boxes from that master case, and then I'll keep 4 to 5, tucked away for a rainy day, essentially. But moving forward with the submission here, got the Golurk V. I always like Golurk in the video games. I think this alt art is really cool. Got the, what is that? Swinub? I don't know. Swabble? What's his name? Altaria's first evolution, whoever that is. Here we got the Rotom. Pikachu V. Dragonite. This is a cheap card, but popular cards in plastic sell well at the moment. Another one of those. Popular Pokemon right there. Here we have the English as well as the Japanese Primal Kyogre EX. This is from Ancient Origins and then Bandit, XY Bandit Ring. These 5-band graphics get a lot of hate, but I personally enjoy them a little bit. I do prefer the Japanese version of this card. I like that I can read the Tidal Storm signature move, kind of inscripted there across the front. Mew from Celebrations, Zacian V, this and the Zamazenta. These were the 2 gold cards that kind of made me fall in love with gold cards. I seen those right when I jumped back after Rebel Clash, and I was like, holy crap, gold cards. Your boy likes gold. Run it. More gold theme here. These are between $5 and $10, or they were when I was getting them. I think that's pretty cheap for a Pikachu. That's a chase card. I believe that 10 is selling for north of $50. So let's hope for the best there. This next set, these are part of the promo set that came from the XY Premium Trainers collection. That was kind of one of the first sealed plays I made a couple years ago. I had found a website that sold a bunch of this stuff, and these boxes were around $75 at the time. So I got 6 of them shipped to me. I've cracked a few of them. I've kind of slowly been trickling the promos out. Most are not grading well. They all are coming between 7 and 8 quality. It seems there's a couple 9s, maybe 1 or 2 10s, but for the most part, the print quality was not great on these promos. They have a lot of these kind of lipped corners. Yeah. This Umbreon here, I know this is a cheap card as well, but right when EV Heroes was dropping, a year ago, year and a half ago, whenever that first wave hit, people were dumping the Vs and V Maxes of the Evolutions, non-alt arts I was getting these for 40 cents a piece. I was buying big lots of what appeared to be, pack fresh cards. They came in, they all looked super minty. So here's me kind of refinding that stack in one of my boxes over there and throwing one out, see how it does. I think this is $50 plus in a PSA 10, which to me is pretty ridiculous for a dollar card, but back to the overpaying for plastic thing. Radiant Charizard, here we have the Sneasler. I wish a lot of the alt arts, I wish they all had multiple Pokemon in the background. I think that should be, kind of part of that alternate art. It's not, obviously the main Pokemon is going to be the focus, but, I enjoy when there's, background and, kind of cheeky stuff going on under the tree by the Tornadus and stuff like that. These next ones people will be familiar with. These came with the Violet and Scarlet Switch games. If you pre-ordered it, there's a ton of these copies running around, but I think this is a super cool looking card. It's got Pikachu, it's got starters. People are going to start forming connections with these starters as they play the games. As they've played the games, they're going to want their favorite. They might want all three. They might like Pikachu as well. This reminds me a lot of that Sword and Shield figure collection promo, and that's done fairly well over time. So I got 10 more of these on the way. I think they're between $15 and $20 right now on eBay. Surfing Pikachu. Here we have the Blissey V. A lot of these hollows coming up, all of them, everything coming up here is going to be from the Japanese Level X half decks. I've opened up a few of those. Main thing to be concerned with when pursuing those is going to be sometimes the corners will be kind of dinged and it's impossible to see without opening the box. I've only had that happen on one of the boxes I've opened, but it is something to be aware of. Got the Leafeon. What is this? Time-Space Distortion. I wish I could name all these guys. I know they were a legendary, mythical at one point, or for one of the gens, but I couldn't name them. I couldn't name them all, unfortunately. And then we have the two main cards coming up here. Here we have the Regigigas and the Mewtwo Level X. These came from the half decks as well. And then lastly, we have a handful. We have a set of these are the Tai 25th anniversary promo. I've been doing really well grading the Japanese versions of these cards, but these Tai, as you can see, have the English back on them. I think that's kind of a cool thing. But I've maybe have $40 into this set. So again, I think it's just a little bit underpriced. I think there's some margin to be made there. Again, in plastic. Sorry, Mother Earth. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite card I sent off today was, what you're sending off, and yeah, let me know what sort of content you guys would like to see moving forward. I'm mainly just looking to interact with people, create a little bit of content that I would be interested in, as well as documenting a lot of the stuff that I have going on. I think it was Mr. Dan Catch 'em All Collectibles has mentioned that he had wished he started documenting some of his submissions and collections and stuff like that earlier. So I'm going to take a little bit of his advice, not direct advice, but I'm going to heed some of his words and start doing that. I have a lot of videos on my phone that I would just, kind of record stuff with as I was getting a collection and flipping through all the binders and pulling all the good stuff out. I would record some of that, but it's not really done with a setup like this, which is more conducive to, engagement. So we'll be aiming to do a lot of things moving forward. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, if anybody's still watching, big high five to anybody who is. But if anybody can name what this uncut sheet is from, I'll give you a nice crisp high five. whenever we meet. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.